Every witness has a 6-minute opportunity to speak to you, and then as a room you get to do some Q&A.
So what does a nuclear radiation and radiation safety regulator actually do? Well, I guess obviously, first of all, they issue regulation. Those regulations should be binding upon the operator. Regulators should undertake enforcement. If non-compliances occur, they should take action to ensure that they are fixed.
It's got to be done in such a way that provides everyone here confidence that it is. And that's a very important part of any regulation, that it not only is best practice, but it's transparently so.
There are 2 key points I'd like you to take out of today's presentation from me. One is that radiation above background radiation does cause harm to people's health, and 2, that accidents and failures do happen.
Waste has to be processed, packaged, stored, and then finally disposed of. And final disposal needs to be in such a form that it can be left without any management, and this, I believe, creates a bit of a challenge.
All radioactive material is highly regulated, even at low doses, to ensure that all doses are kept as low as reasonably achievable. We want to protect ourselves just as much as we want to protect everybody else.
There's the proposition that we should accept high-level waste, even though we haven't managed to resolve our problems with low and intermediate level waste. There's the proposition that we should accept foreign waste, even though we haven't managed to successfully manage our own domestic waste.
I was wondering if you could tell me, how do you know when they're cooled in 10 years? Is there a dial that says, I'm cold? What is there?
Radiation has a very predictable rate at which any item decays. So there's very strong mathematical laws to show at a certain time, depending on its half-life, it'll have this radiation over time. And you can actually measure that, so it's not just a calculation.
If it's metal, is it metal that's going to be used as an insulator that corrodes, or is it concrete?
Ultimately, the protection of a geological disposal facility is in the geology. The canister in which it is buried is useful for a period of years, but you can't rely on the safety case. Ultimately, will rely upon the geological characteristics of the site.